want to solve a quadratic inequality written in factored form. And this is our introduction to a concept called a sign chart. If you have done these in the past at all, and you may not have, then what you have been told to do is find the zeros, 3 and 7, and then check a point. So you'd pick 0, and then -3 times -7 is 21, which is greater than or equal to 0. And so this part is correct. And then pick a point in here, say 5, and 2 times -2 is -4, which is less than 0. And so this part is incorrect. And then pick a point up here, say 10, and 7 times 3 is 21, which is greater than 0. And so this part is correct. And so you've been told that you would graph it by checking points in the different sections of the line. And that works pretty well for a quadratic expression. That works pretty well if you don't have a whole lot of factors. But as you move forward in mathematics, sometimes you are going to have a lot of factors, and you need a better system to deal with these types of problems. So that will work for some of these problems, but some of these problems, not so much. And this is why we need something called a sign chart. I am again going to draw my boundaries, the points at which this equals 0. Oh, I should have had solid circles instead of open circles on that last one. And I have a factor x minus 3. Well, this is negative, and then it is 0, and then it is positive, right? X minus 3, x minus 3 is equal to 0, where x is equal to 3. And that's what I have right here, 0. X minus 3 is negative before that and positive after that, as x moves along the number line, left to right. X minus 7 is 0 at x is equal to 7. And then it is negative before that and positive after that. When I take the product of these two factors, for this segment of the line, the product is a negative times a negative, which is positive. This is negative times negative, which is negative. And this segment is positive times positive, which is positive. Now look back at the original inequality. I want positive or equal to 0. So I am going to include 3 and 7, and I'm going to take this segment and this segment. Right? The product of two negative numbers is positive. The product of two positive numbers is positive. The product of a positive and negative is negative.